make it to the top. We're gonna give it all we got. It's our time to shine. It's Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D.
Hello.
Hey, America.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D. I'm Denise.
And I'm your girl, Danette.
Coming to you from Milwaukee.
Yes.
What flavor tea we have today, Danette?
Hey, let's sip on some banana walnut bread.
Banana
Isn't that a
walnut
weird
bread.
name for a tea? Banana walnut bread.
I don't like bananas that much, but
Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a no. that's a no for me. This is a miss for me.
it's a no for me too.
But you should try it because if you like, I don't even know if banana bread. If you like banana bread, you might. But I don't know because I like banana bread, and I'm still not crazy about this tea.
I don't like it. It's nasty.
Ooh.
Anyway.
No. We're not gonna say that.
No, it's
She
not.
just
It's
dislike. She
yeah,
disliked
it's
the flavor.
I dislike it.
Yeah.
But you can try it.
Right.
You might like it because I'm not a banana fan anyway, so.
I like bananas. I'm not too caught up on walnut, but I like banana bread. But I don't know. It's just something. It's just a little miss on this flavor. But try it. Hopefully you will enjoy it, and it can work for you. Maybe you need to add a little bit of something to it. You know. But okay, let's get right on into it. And people, please support and subscribe, like, and share with Sip and Speak the Tea with D&D.
Yes,
So,
people.
Miss Niecy, take it over. What we gonna get into?
Oh, we got a couple of things going on. Trump. I know we tired of hearing a little bit about Trump, Diddy. Oh my goodness, I know we tired of hearing a little bit about Diddy. And then a couple of things that's happening here. You know, we have a young man who pow and unalived his mom when he was 10. And we got a little bit on these bots, these robots, and a little bit on the people from Chicago and what we think these mayors and the government may be up to. Well, our conspiracy theories. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the young man that unalived his mom. He was 10 when this happened, and it happened in 2022. Well, now they can disclose his face and his name because he was 10 when it happened. He's 12 now, and they didn't pass him over as an adult, so they're going to charge him as an adult. People, he looking at 60 years.
Right. What do you all think about that?
Right.
You
What
know,
do y'all think about that?
Should he be tried as an adult at the age of 12?
By the way, his name is Noel Mantate, and his mom, I don't want to break her name up, Quinetta. Man,
I'm not for sure how you pronounce that.
yes,
but
and it happened here in Milwaukee, and the young man wanted a virtual reality headset, and he was mad at his mom because she wouldn't allow it, and he pow-powed her with her own pow-pow, directly in her face at close range. People. Yes, and he's now 12. What do you think about that? Do you think this young man should be tried as an adult? And he's facing 60 years. The family members even said that he had a lot of behavior problems before this happened.
Right. I don't know if that was the auntie or someone that was speaking, but and everything we say is alleged, but
everything we say is alleged and for entertainment and educational purposes only. Alleged.
Yes. And she was stated that he would get up, like, I guess during the nights and stuff, and just kind of roam around and they knew like he had some type of behavior issue. So
Yes.
I don't know if it's some type of mental illness or not. Can't really say. I don't know if he was ever diagnosed with anything. That hasn't came out yet, which it might eventually, but to my knowledge, it has not.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
show
That's
up in the
sad
comments.
situation.
What do y'all think about that? Y'all think this young man should be charged as an adult?
And his father, I think that's his father that's fighting for him, though.
Yes, his father is standing by him.
Standing by him, and hopefully he hope that they just charge him as the juvenile and not as an adult.
Correct. All right, and if you want to join in the convo, there's a number that's scrolling on the screen. We're finished scrolling on the screen, 414-215-0729.
Yes, and please share your thoughts, your
Yeah, your
comments.
Or what topics you want us to talk about.
Right. Come on, people.
And another thing, we don't ever say hi to Facebook. We be on Facebook too, right? Facebook and
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
So hi to our
We're
Facebook people.
Hey. Hopefully, we try. Hopefully, we can get to all these platforms and build and build
Yes.
and build.
Yes.
But we need you. We need you, people. So please just stay with us, stay by our side, and help us to grow.
I want to get into these Chicago residents. They're Trump supporters. You know, I kind of agree with half of what they say. I agree with they're tired of, people, the people of the city, the councilmen and stuff, taking their homes and stuff like that, raising the taxes up, stealing their homes from them. But I don't agree with them just blaming it on the Democrats. And
They blame everything on the Democrats
Yeah.
when things don't go
I just
the
think,
right way. But
yeah, I just
it's
think
not the Democrats. So people just, need to get more educated and
I think it's
learn
more bad things to come because of the Trump, and that's our conspiracy theory. After we got a video on the people.
We got to go to the federal level. We got to go to Donald J. Trump.
Let's
Because
go.
he's made it clear what he's going to do. See, I got to have some help. I can't let you and Cook County and the city take what my mother worked for and left for her children. Just because you feel like it, just because the Democratic Party think they all that, like they untouchables. This is America. You bringing these people over here that's from socialist countries and all this and that, and y'all think y'all gonna run that here. Black America said, no, you not. The true white Americans are saying, no, you not.
Preach.
The true Latino, the true Asians are saying, no, you not. I'm telling you, Brandon Johnson, from my heart to yours, Trump 2024. No more blue, no matter who. Donald J. Trump. Trump 2024. He gonna stop the bleeding. He gonna deal with this sanctuary city, and he gonna help us get you out, and he gonna get anybody out who roll with you, who think they gonna tear up Chicago. Y'all getting out too. This is our city. You can sit there, think like you acting like you ain't paying attention, acting like it don't apply to you. Oh, yes, it does. You ain't untouchable either, Silverstein. We coming for anybody who ain't about Chicago. You got that? Trump 2024, big baby.
really sickened me. Because I just feel like so many people are so misguided.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have a clue. They really don't.
But
she's speaking her opinion.
Yeah.
That's her opinion, and she has the right for that.
I agree with getting rid of them, but
I do agree with that. Letting too many
they're not
in.
looking at the bigger picture. I
Correct.
think this is only our opinion, conspiracy theory. When she said that they're taking away what their mothers and fathers had their possessions. She talking about their homes, their property, their businesses, their stores, their filling stations, and so on, etc. Their
Right,
assets. But and what they were saying was that all the councilmen or all the city workers and stuff are into they are into the realtor business. And if you're not in it, if they're not the realtors, then they work for the realtors. And what they're doing is they're taking people property. They offering them money. If they don't accept it, then they're taking it. And they're
Right.
taking it by raising
Then
their
the
taxes,
taxes, yeah.
people. But just think, if they do that all over the world, which me and Danette thought about, like, what? Okay, this spread all over the world.
Right.
Okay, they
From
spread
state to state, throughout the country.
Now, mind
Yeah.
you, I'm a homeowner. Danette's a homeowner. But in the city, we don't own the ground. You understand? So, they can get away with it because we don't own the ground. But I salute the people who have property, land, because it's going to be hard to get the people who own their own land. They're
That's
not going to
true.
be able to get them.
That's
But
true.
it's easier for us because
That's true.
we own.
But I don't know. I think we need to really do some more research. Did you?
Yeah, we can
further
do some more research.
because
but
I don't know how that go. Because I know that my parents, my father, when he first came here to Wisconsin, to Milwaukee, the first home that we had. Now that house was torn down, but he owns that lot. He's responsible for that lot, for that ground, right? Because the lot is nothing there but the ground, and he's responsible for that. So if that's the case, then we have to own that too. Because my theory, well, the way I see it, because of people, if they slip and fall in front of your house, your property,
Right.
you are
We was trying to figure out-
responsible.
yeah.
You are responsible for that. So that means I must own that ground if I got to pay. Otherwise,
But
you
then
go after
we
the
don't own
city.
it. We don't because we don't own the land. That means we own the landline and all that. We don't. But we're gonna further
I don't
invest.
know.
No,
Yeah,
because we don't
I
own
don't
that land.
know.
We don't own that landline. That's the thing. We don't own that landline. But we're gonna further investigate.
Right.
But
Or if you guys know,
Yeah, if you know-
share with us.
yeah,
share with us.
Yes.
Yeah. Hit us in our comments
Right.
or call in 414-215-0729.
okay, now further on. Now, what if they would do it worldwide, right? And a lot of people become homeless. Then we have to depend on the government, right? For our,
Correct,
for our
correct.
little coins.
Right.
Right? So if we get where we have to depend on the government for these little coins, and they coming out with them robots doing them jobs, and we depend on this government, what is that? Is that some sophisticated slavery?
I think that's where it's heading because, I
People.
think people really need to look at the entire picture of what's happening
Exactly.
today.
To stop
Look
it.
at the AI robots that are being built, and everything that they're manufacturing and coming up with now is being humanized, like replacing people. So what's
Correct.
going to happen with us, the actual humans?
Correct.
What's going to happen to the jobs if these AIs are taking over?
Exactly. Don't we
If
have
you
a-
don't own your own, and let's face it, a lot of us is getting by 9 to 5,
Exactly.
a 9 to 5 job. And if the AI is taking your positions, what are you going to do?
Exactly.
You just got to look at the big
Big-
overall
big
picture.
to stop them. To stop them before it's too late.
I
Because
mean, I think a lot of people are being fooled. They're not looking at things entirely.
Right.
They're not even hitting the surface of everything. So
Correct.
I
We're
think,
gonna do
yeah,
more
just-
research, people.
you
Believe
know,
that.
Right.
Believe that.
And I think I don't know how people. I feel that people got things so twisted, like what I heard about her about speaking about Trump like that. When are y'all gonna realize Trump don't like minorities.
Who you think
He
is
uses
next?
people.
Who they think is next?
Oh
after
my
he
God, y'all are
deport-
so misguided. This man use you and he'll use you up till he can't use you anymore. And when he's done using you, or if you can't benefit him, psh, he don't care about what happens to you.
I don't know
Wake
who they
up.
think is next after they deport
Wake
all
up.
these people. He gonna
Right.
focus on us, you guys. He gonna focus on us.
And what do
man.
y'all think it means when the Republican talk about taking us back?
Remember our
taking us
ancestors
back.
always told us
Taking us
history.
back.
History repeats itself.
Man,
try
come
not-
on now. Wake up. Wake up.
I think we have a do we have a video of the robots? Kai Sinet, all the people are getting these robots. He paid $24,000 for his. He told it to attack. That reminded me of that our robot.
You talking about
movie.
the actual
Yeah,
X?
he bought a robot and he told it. He said, "Give him the finger." The robot gave him the finger, and then he said, "Attack!" And he started coming to him. He said, "He ain't moving fast, is he?" Do we have that video? With
This one just keeps flicking me off.
Oh, they said no.
Okay, wait, one sec. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, hold up. Okay, wait, stay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Wait, hold on. Come here,
Look at
robot.
Benny.
Come here.
Attack. Attack. Attack.
Flick me off.
Attack. Look.
Whoa!
Look.
Whoa!
Attack.
Whoa! Whoa! No.
Yeah.
Whoa!
With the gang, man.
No!
Attack.
Got it. No, they can't catch me.
Watch out, Jordan.
They can't catch me. Are these robots fast?
Yes.
No,
Go
they
fast. Go fast.
Nah, they're slow as fuck.
Wait till they learn how to run and catch you.
Right. But you know, it's amazing how they're just coming up with everything. They're buying these human-like robots, whatever you want to call them, for intimate pleasures.
The X-Dial.
You know, you can get them, purchase them. Like, I guess you can put your own personal touch or how you want it to look or be built.
Like Lamar Odom made it look
Yes.
like Chloe.
Right.
Kardashian.
Yeah, with a big.
He can't get her back, so he
rumpa
gonna
dump.
get a replica of her.
Right, with a big,
A double BBL.
a double, triple. That was a triple. And he paid for it too.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars, people. But this is what's happening today. And it's like they're making them for replacement. That's what it seemed like. So I don't know. Now they doing it for, like I said, intimate pleasures, for jobs, you know, working these positions and everything. Hey, I don't know. What are we going to do? And a lot of the people that create all of this, guess what? They stand behind who? Trump. The ones with the money, the ones it's all too about control and taking over. Control and taking over.
Hey people, talking about Trump.
Oh boy.
Ooh, people. Well, they say Trump is stalling. They say Trump is stalling his presidential transition, with unpresidential ethics stalemate. That what they mean is Trump is stalling to sign the papers to transition to get in the White House. Know why?
Right. He wants to sign the ethics agreement.
The Ethics Act. And guess
Yep.
what, people? What the Ethics Act consists of?
That's right.
It's a trading stocks and bonds and they can't the vice president, the president, or your families or anybody in Congress cannot buy, trade, or sell anymore. People,
Sure cannot.
and you know, guess who did that? They didn't I don't think they anticipated this going on with Trump and stuff like that. They
Right,
already
right.
had this in mind to for us to entrust them because they know they was up there and they was getting the inside scoops on them stocks. That's how they got rich. It's just like a rich man club up there. So in a so you want to read this?
Oh, it's
Here.
up to you. Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. So it's okay to pick up where she was staying. So I'm just gonna read this off right quick. So it states, in a highly unprecedented move, President-elect Trump is holding up the presidential transition process by refusing to provide the legally required ethics pledge. Okay, the Presidential Transition Act requires that the president-elect to sign an ethics agreement that applies to everyone on the transition team, and it includes a pledge vowing to avoid conflicts of interest when sworn into the office. Now, this is actually, it has to actually go through this process because it's about gaining the public's trust.
Yes.
Okay, so it's essential that the team pledges to ensure their duties are carried out with the public's interest in mind. And it's just all saying how we know that Trump owns, like he got the
Media stock. He got 100
Yeah, the social media,
114 shares of media stock. Cryptocurrency. He got all of this.
He's caught up into a lot, but he's stalling, people.
Know why?
He would not sign.
Exactly.
He would not sign. So it's a big question mark. Why?
But this means
Why?
he got to make a choice. Either he get rid of all his stocks and he can never he can never buy stock, sell or trade, or his family members, or the vice president, or the congressmen, or women, or he have to give up presidency.
Right.
That's
Now,
the key.
We
people.
we asked that
He can't become president until he make that decision.
Right. But we asked that you. Now, my thing is, it's a big question mark because Trump, he's underhanded. And he has a lot of big money, powerful people that stands by him, works with him. So
Correct.
is he
Correct.
cooking up something
He's
up
gonna
under
have
the
to.
table? You
Because
know,
he can't
to get through
he
this.
can't transition to the White House until he make that decision. Now,
Right.
either he gonna be president and then give up all his stock, and his family can't do buy, sell, or trade either, or he give up all this stock that he's invested in and then become president. But the bill is passed, and and Biden said he's gonna write off on it, and he's happy. He's gonna write right on off of it.
Right.
So just like she said, he's stalling to maybe try to figure out a loophole, a way around it. People.
Yes, because we are talking about Trump. So let's be clear on that. But this is all alleged. You can do your own research and look
Exactly.
into this further.
Exactly.
You know, but it is something for you to think about
Yes.
and to look into.
Yes, look into it, people.
You know, and this did come from the CLC, Advanced Democracy Through Law. So a shout out to them.
Yes,
and
y'all.
again, this is alleged, and this is something for us to further
Alleged,
look into.
everything we said.
And time is going to tell it all.
Exactly. And I wonder what
It's going to
decision
tell
he's
it
going to make.
all.
And Biden's not going to have no problem with signing that bill. Let's see what you're going to do,
She'll be
Trump.
so happy, y'all, to get Trump up out of there. But I tell you one thing, it is something to really consider when, like, in the last show that we did about the people that he appointed to these high positions.
Correct.
You know, for the Attorney General.
And they're not going
You
to
know,
be
for
able
the
to buy, sell, or
Secretary of Defense.
trade neither.
And he has these people who are inexperienced. No experience whatsoever with these positions. So what does that mean for the United States of America? What does it mean?
Yes.
So we have to think about that. You know, we got to wake up. Hey, we have to pay attention because you think it don't affect your life. Like there are a lot of non-voters out here that say, they ain't got nothing to do with me, blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't see how it don't have anything to do with you, considering the fact you have to eat, sleep, work, taxes,
I know
and
a
all
couple
of that.
people that didn't even vote
So I don't understand how it don't have to do with you.
because they didn't think it had nothing to do with it.
So it's just, people just have to become a little bit more wise.
Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, I'm anxious to see what's gonna be the outcome, what's gonna happen. So hey, like I said, time will tell.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, let's move on.
People, it's attorney Busby. We're on Diddy's now. Attorney Busby, he said he had 121 alleged victims. Now a high-profile celebrity is suing them, and they going as Jane Doe, John Doe, and we trying to figure out who it is. They say they're very high profile.
Yeah.
People saying they think it's somebody we can't mention, or it might just be Kevin Hart, because he always hollering extortion. So it may
I don't
be,
know.
and that's what they're hollering. They're suing Tony Busby for extortion. But I feel that, didn't the judge say that they got to be revealed? They're going to be able to get away with that. It's a high-profile celebrity, and they going under John Doe. I just, who you think it is?
I thought some
Annette?
people was getting paid off though.
And some people are also
Yeah.
getting paid, but this one is.
These were getting
this
paid.
one's
They were getting paid.
No, this one's suing the attorney Tony Busby, because they're saying Busby sent a letter to their residents and told them either buy the tape or get revealed, and they said they're not going to be bullied. And they're not going to buy into this extortion. So they're suing Tony Busby. And people, there are people out there, they're scouts out there, and they say they are Diddy goons, but we don't know their PIs. They are actually going to content creators, high profile content creators, residents.
Right.
And they're asking people, are they being paid to talk about Diddy? And can they pay them to redirect,
Is there a clip
the
on that?
narrative?
Is there a clip on that? Did you send?
Yes,
clip
do
on
we have a
that?
clip on it?
Is the one with the young lady?
Yes, I think
Got
it's.
it.
Two private investigators just visited a place I used to live in search of me, and they were coming to ask me whether or not I've been paid to talk about P. Diddy and his connection to other celebrities on my show. Now, luckily, the person I used to live with called me on the phone so I could talk to these guys. They did not immediately disclose that they were private investigators. I had to coax that out of them through being quite hostile to them throughout the conversation. But they kept bringing up my content that I made in regard to P. Diddy and his connection to other celebrities. They would not say who they were working for and who had hired them to come and travel around to these different influencers. But they did say that they would be going to multiple influencers who are talking about these stories to figure out whether or not they're being paid by a specific entity to share them. Now, I am definitely not paid to talk about what I talk about on my channel, but they said not only would they pay me to disclose who I was being paid by, but they would pay me more than whatever I was getting to share the opposite story. I don't know who these guys were. I don't even know if they were telling the truth, but they did say there were 10 other influencers that they were going to be visiting. So I'm putting this out there in case this happens to anybody else. And I will be going more in depth as to what happened on my show today in case you want any further information. But this is very, very strange.
And shout out to that young
Shout
lady.
out to her.
I didn't get her name.
Yeah, me neither. Shout out
But
to
shout
that
out
content
to-
creator.
yes.
Yes. My goodness. Boy, P. Diddy is just going, ain't he? And then they said he's making jail calls and using
doing
the-
some of
Yeah,
everything.
using the inmates' numbers to contact the victims and stuff, and trying to pay them off. And then they did a sweep in the jail, and they found the letter. People, this is unreal. They found the letter with everything that he told Kalina. Remember Kalina? Kalina did that. She did a statement, and it was everything that he told her to say. It was on that paper, and also there were
He instructed her.
Yeah, instructed her to say, and also was on that paper. It was things that him and the lawyer had, but then the judge said they can't use that. They gave it to the people. The COs gave it to the prosecutor people. They gave it to the prosecutor. Oh my goodness! And the judge said it cannot be used because they didn't supposed to do that. But because it was between client and attorney privilege, it was only only between them. But
it's out there. It's out there
it's
now.
out there.
It's out there
now though. Oh my goodness.
I don't know that
Oh,
P
my.
Diddy boy. I don't know what to
He's
tell
trying
you
to break
about
all
that
the
man.
rules, and they said people are
He
not.
feel that he can though.
They said that people making up his bed and everything. Said he got it going on up in there.
Yeah,
but
he probably
anyway.
getting a lot of action. The action he like best.
Yes, that's. Oh, whoa.
I don't mean it in a bad way, but I'm being truthful. I'm just speaking my opinion, and I'm just being truthful because I just feel that he's my opinion, and I have a right to my opinion.
Exactly.
And I just feel that he's bisexual. I feel that, and I feel that he's more gay than bi.
Yes. Yes.
That's my personal thought and opinion. And what other place to be strictly gay?
Yeah. And they said those elites are really strictly gay, and they marry they marry women that are being trained to marry these men. They already know what they like. Yeah, they're trained. They was talking about Tracy Edmond. She was trained, and
and this is all alleged.
Yeah,
Yes.
alleged. They said that she was trained for Babyface. She was trained for Deion Sanders. She was trained. She was trained for all these guys to cover up what's really
Put a
going
mask
on.
on. Put a mask on.
People allegedly,
And it's
but
all
people,
about-
It's
it's-
all the dots are connecting though,
It's-
people. Oh my God, the dots are connecting.
Oh. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all.
What, you zoned out for a minute? Did you? What happened?
No, I was just, something had caught my attention, people. I was so sorry. Let's just continue on. Let's continue on.
Okay.
But, oh my God. But yeah, I think they wear a mask. Like you said that they're trained. So, they just got to have that mask on.
Yes. Then what you think about that Tyson and Jake Paul fight?
Oh, how fake can it get?
Oh my goodness!
I know there were so many people disappointed.
I was too.
Very, very, very
I was.
disappointed.
They was both trying not
But
to
you
hurt
know
each
what?
other.
It was a reason for it to be on Netflix and not a pay per view.
They crashed the internet because they
Pay
crashed
per view
yeah.
because a fight. It's always pay per view when you pay $40
Exactly.
to $70.
But they
or something
crashed
for
it.
that
They made
fight.
plenty of money. They crashed
Ooh,
it.
they-
I think,
didn't they?
they crashed it. Well, matter of fact, we had interference. It kept on.
Everybody had interference.
Yeah, it was crashing.
Everyone had interference.
Exactly.
For that, it would not run. It just kept
All the way
cutting
through.
off and
Yes.
everything. It was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Ooh, that was
I had to
terrible.
rewatch it over again afterwards, and I had no problem then.
I didn't even want to rewatch it.
I rewatched it because I had to see.
I seen just a little bit enough to know I don't want to watch this.
I had to see it, and both of them was being real careful and not hurting each other. And what I heard, he got 40 million. Tyson and Jake Paul got 20. And it
that just kind of tripped me out because I was like, why would he want to fight? But look how much he gained out of it because I read that. I can't even
Allegedly.
remember. Yes, alleged. And again, scrolling because that's what I do. Love to do scroll. And I came across supposedly the net worth of Tyson, and it said that beforehand he was about at the net worth of 10 million, but after the fight, 50 million. And I was like, okay. So he had a lot to gain from that fight. Wow, wow. And I think too, it gives more of a name for Jake Paul, who was actually a YouTuber.
Correct.
And stuff at one time, and an MMA fighter.
He didn't came on up, people.
Yes. And then check it out. Nico Ali.
Yes. Now he want to
Do we have
get
a
a get
picture
back.
of Nico? Yes. That is the grandson. The grandson of Muhammad Ali. And he wants to avenge Mike Tyson for his granddad. For his granddad, Muhammad. And Nico, well, he is a rising figure as being a MMA fighter as well, which is the mixed martial art. That's a MMA fighter. And that's exactly too what Jake Paul was also, he was into being a mixed martial arts fighter as well. Mm-hmm. And Jake is like, hey, I can take on Nico in both, on the boxing tip and as an MMA fighter. So I don't know how this is going to go, because it was pointed out too by Nico of the weight disparity, because I believe Nico weighs in at about 155 pounds and Jake weighs in at about 185 pounds. So that's kind of a huge disparity right there. So I don't know how that would really work out.
Well, the way he
know.
fought Mike Tyson, he'll get him. So we'll know if it was fake after he fight Nico. Okay?
Right. If that can happen. So if they can lay down some conditions or make it happen, because like I said, the weight disparity, I don't know. You know, because I know that they have. Don't they do that by weight? Like they got heavyweight, lightweight, or whatever.
They allow so much though, so much.
Yeah.
Did you see the fight before the Tyson fight? The two women. Oh my!
Oh,
now
no.
you talking about a fight? That was a fight. Oh my goodness!
Man, them women
and
can.
the woman,
They can do it though. For real.
Now I call that a fight. That
to
was
me,
a fight.
It's exciting. It's exciting.
That was a fight.
It's
But
exciting.
the other woman, Kathy, or Catherine, or Karen, she kept headbutting the smaller woman though, and she got a couple points took him, but it was bad. But and I'm screaming, get her, ah, woo, 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 get her. I'm like, oh, I wasn't excited with the Tyson and Jake Paul, boy. I
Right.
was excited with that one though, boy.
Right. Y'all needed to see some kind of action. They needed to have some kind of action, right?
Right.
So that's good. But it would be interesting if these two can get into the ring. I would love to see it, and for it to be real. And I think Nico will make sure of that.
Yes.
I think he will make sure of that. So, oh my God, I would love that. And I'm actually would like to see him. I haven't followed him as being an MMA fighter either. So I would like to follow him in that as well, just to see.
And he kind of handsome. Don't look at him.
Oh, yeah. You want a sugar mama? I ain't got nobody for him, but you can't be my sugar mama. You broke.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. But you know what? It's all good. But I think it would be really interesting. And I would love to see that. So if y'all can make that happen. Because you know what?
Make it happen. I love to
Jake
see that
Paul,
fight.
he is willing, especially for these prominent names. He'll go for it because that's his build up.
Yes.
Building him up, his reputation and stuff, you know. So, hey, I'm not mad at you, Jake. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Go ahead. Make that money.
Okay.
Build your name up. So, all
Okay.
right.
Moving on. What you have?
Let's talk about this missing. This is not even funny, but this just reminds me of a Lifetime movie. This is a Lifetime movie.
It is going to be one.
This
It's probably
is
one
right.
already
You
out.
know what? For really though, really,
Right.
they're gonna make a based on a true event. That's what
Yeah.
I think they're going to do, or it's going to say actual, or it may be a true story. So this is Ryan. I might chop up this last name, Borgwart. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Borgwart. So do we have a clip, a video?
Yep.
Okay, let's take a look at this video here.
All right, thanks, Peter. A case making headlines this morning. The Wisconsin husband and father of 3 presumed dead after vanishing while kayaking in August. Authorities say they now believe he's alive, that he faked his death and may be hiding overseas. Here's ABC's Eva Pilgrim with more.
An international search for a missing father of 3 from Wisconsin who authorities say faked his own death and may have run off to Eastern Europe with a woman he met online.
I was totally shocked. It was just unbelievable that we would have a case like this where somebody actually staged his death.
45-year-old Ryan Borgart vanished from Green Lake in Wisconsin in August. Police found his kayak, his car, along with his wallet, keys, and license. But for 54 days, search teams using sonar and divers scoured this lake in vain.
What a waste of time that we did. We put so much time and effort into that case.
Police say it all unraveled when they learned Ryan's passport was used in Canada the day after he disappeared. A search of his computer revealed the married father was talking online to a woman from Uzbekistan. He had recently taken out a $375,000 life insurance policy and moved money overseas. The sheriff pleading for Ryan to come home, saying his wife, children, and parents forgive him.
I plead that you contact us.
Oh my
Man,
goodness.
people, man.
Oh,
He should have been
I
a little
mean-
bit smarter, but,
Oh,
you know,
my
to try
goodness.
to make that move. But I think he probably was watching, you know, probably some Lifetime shows or something like that. He thought, you know, he would be clever enough to get away with this, but they are on him. So the Green Lake Sheriff is working with the Wisconsin Department of Criminal Investigation, the Mid-States Organized Crime Information Center, and the FBI to continue this investigation. And they are going to identify any and all crimes that was committed, and also to pursue restitution for the expense of that search.
Because it's expensive to do that search.
It is.
My
The
goodness.
taxpayers.
That's going to be
from
a
the
movie.
taxpayer.
No doubt there's going to be a Lifetime movie. No doubt. If there's not one already out there and he imitated the
Right.
imitation of art.
But come on, you looking up information and doing all this stuff on your laptop. Clean your laptop or take your laptop with you. Why would you leave that behind? Come on.
It's
What,
funny
did you
people,
really?
but it's
Come
not.
on, Ryan. Ryan, are you watching this?
Then they said-
Because you need to really think about your moves if you want to do this right.
Canada.
You left all that,
All that evidence.
all that evidence behind that they could just find. The only thing they haven't actually located you, Butch. They think, I believe it alleged that they may have an idea. So they are closing in on you, buddy. Yes, they are. And your wife, you left your wife, you abandoned your wife and children. Shame on you for that. And then you have your parents. So, and they are pleading for you. You should really just turn yourself in, come on back.
He probably over there disguising himself as a woman. You know they wrap up and stuff. He probably go out there.
Well, he would have to. He would have to do that
Yeah.
now. Just become a long hair blonde. Well, he did look like he had blonde hair, right? Am I mistaken? Was it blonde hair?
I don't see too many blondes over there. In fact,
Oh yeah, because that's
they have dark hair. Yeah,
Uzbekistan. Okay, so I'm not.
He going to dye his hair and wear one of them things and walk around.
Yeah, kind of like Muslim, like cover up. You need to do.
It might be
cover-up
hard
thing.
to locate him that way, because they do cover up over there. It could be hard to locate him. But my good,
I
and then
don't
the
know.
wife say,
I'm not familiar
and the wife
with-
say
with
she
that
forgive
place.
them. The wife and the family. My goodness, I tell y'all from experience,
No, but you do want to lure him back. So I'll be faking it. I'll be, baby, I miss you. I love you. I'll do anything. Please, please come back. Your
yeah,
kids
to
need
lure
you.
'em, but
your
honey-
kids. And girl, the once he get back here and I got him where I need him, oh, it's on. I'm finna flip that page because now you here. So now I got you where I want you.
Exactly.
So, but you got to lure him here. So you got to play it smart.
Yeah, but forgive. When you do something like that to people, your wife,
your children.
Your
That's
children.
the worst of it all.
your family.
Unreal. But like you said, I think it's gonna be a movie.
Oh yeah. If it's not one out there like that, he could have imitated
Oh, it's
the
plenty
art.
out there like that.
Yeah, he might have imitated
That's where
the
I think
art.
That's where I think he got it from.
Yeah, that's what I said, imitating the art.
So, he just didn't do it clever enough. And if you was watching one of them movies, I know you had to see some of them try to get away, and remove evidence.
I guess he just didn't
Some of
care
it.
as long as he got over there. It just didn't matter no more to him. He said, I'm
Oh yeah, he just wanted to go get him some from a I can't pronounce it. Uzbekistan. Uzbekistanian. Did I pronounce that right? Uzbekistan. So what do they call them people? Uzbekistanian? I don't know. I don't know people. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful or nothing because I'm just not familiar with that. But okay. So I hope that lady was well worth it. For all that you're about to get coming to you. Because I don't think that's going to be too nice. You're going to be broke.
You know anything about stock? Maybe we should start getting into that, trying to learn anything about stock. I was listening to Uncle Luke. I be listening to him. I like, listening to him.
Okay, I haven't listened to Uncle Luke.
He said, maybe we should invest in baby formula because people, now that they can't have ABs now, when Trump get in office, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be it. A lot of people ain't gonna. They ain't gonna hurry up and take it out, and it's gonna be a baby boom. Maybe people invest in baby formula for the baby boom, and robots, Tesla. That's what a lot of people say. Oh, the stock that went up. That's why I voted. Why not get a piece of the action?
Yeah, you just gotta pick the right stock.
Exactly.
It can help you. Then again, it could be a loss. It could be a gain or a loss.
Exactly.
So
that's what I said.
It's just a chance. It's a gamble.
Yeah, it is.
It's a gamble. You don't pick the right stock. It may do you more harm.
That's true too. But we don't have that much. We don't have no money anyway.
Oh, what you want to invest? $5?
Yeah.
Let's see what. We can invest $5 in our stock and see where was gonna happen.
Just like that, what was that trading places? Sell. With Eddie Murphy.
Oh yeah. What was his one name? Battlemore.
Buy, sell. Without $5.
Yes. And if you lose the bet, here's your $1.
Exactly.
Guess Eddie Murphy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now I guess that is something to learn. That would be something probably pretty good to learn.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we should.
It's good to really try to find good investments. Just to put your money into so it can, grow the interest and grow maturity and stuff, and just to see turn that 100 into some thousands. That would be nice. That would be nice. Because I'm going to tell you, if Trump is in office, he is supposedly our president.
We'll see. Because I'm telling you, I'm waiting for him to sign that
we
paper.
all need to become millionaires.
Sign that paper.
For us to make it. We're going to have to be not a millionaire. We have to be millionaires. Like, we need multi-million, not just one.
I want to do a shout out. Shout out to Joe Bryant, Kobe Bryant's father. He passed away at 69 years old after suffering a massive stroke.
Wow.
And shout out to him.
Condolences from Sip to Speak to T.
Our condolences. You know, I want to ask you, people out there, you know, he obviously, you know, we heard that he really didn't, it was some discrepancy with his parents. He didn't get along with his parents. Nobody really knows what it's all about.
Right.
But I know his parents had sold a trophy because they needed money. Now that he's gone, he left Vanessa Bryant very, very wealthy. You know, and she just, you know, would you give him, I mean, their parent, you know, well, now
Give
he's
the parents
gone.
something.
She's almost a billionaire. They said she won't get him $1. I don't know what that's about. But would you? I don't know. Would you do that?
I think it depends on the circumstance, honestly. I don't know what happened behind closed doors with him and his parents.
Nobody really
and it's
knows.
something that could have been very volatile or something.
Yeah, because
to
all
where,
that money and
you
won't
know,
give them a dime.
It had to be something bad. I just think, because I'm quite sure she gave to charity, hopefully, that she's giving back into the community some type of way. I haven't heard that she having nothing like that, and I haven't researched it, but I'm hoping, I hope everyone with that kind of money, not just for tax purposes either, but just saying is giving back to the community in one form or another.
But not all of them do.
No, that's sad.
Not all of them do.
Because I think it just wouldn't be
Agreed.
so much homelessness and...
Agreed.
Yeah.
What?
But I don't know.
People like, share, and subscribe. That'll throw us in the algorithm. And me and Danette is actually thinking about going on 2 times a week. We trying to manage that now.
Yep. Hopefully,
Wednesdays
y'all.
and Saturdays.
Hopefully we can get it going. Talk about your book. Yeah.
Yes, I was just finna do that. Thank you. My book, I wrote The Untold Story, The One That Got Away. I wrote the book because when I was in the street, I ran across a serial strangler, and he was unaliving women. I wrote the book for them, their children, and my children. And for anyone that find themselves in that situation, or go, getting in that situation, or is in that situation, I hope I can help someone. And if you support, then it helps Sip and Speak to T.
Yes.
We bring you better content.
And just know, people, this is a good read, and it's true. This is a true story. Not based on a true story. This is a true story. And hopefully soon,
yes,
she will actually
tell the story.
Tell her story here on Sip and Speak the Tea. Yeah, so that's going to be really interesting. And once you hear it, you guys going to run and get that book.
Oh,
you're going to run and get it.
Okay,
it's going to be
really,
really interesting.
Motivate us.
Okay, people. So here come a little motivation, inspiration. Okay, this is just things to remember on tough days. Lord knows we go through some tough days almost every day. Life is lifing and it's hard. It's getting hard out here. It's getting harder, right? So this is things to remember on tough days. Pain is part of growing. Everything in life is temporary. Worrying and complaining changes nothing. Your scars are symbols of your strength. Every little struggle is a step forward. Other people's negativity is not your problem. What's meant to be will eventually be. The best thing that you can do is keep going. Continue to go forward. Okay? So these are just things to remember on these tough days. and just to, again, try not to worry and complain so much, because it don't change anything. And that your pain is a part of you growing. So hopefully we can just continue to move forward. Don't get caught up in so much negativity, especially other people negativity, because it's not your issue, it's not your problem. And you want to turn your negative into positive, because you can do that. So we have to find ways, people, to keep ourselves more mentally stable, and to be able to keep going forward and to be more healthier. Okay, so please take heed to that.
Thank you for that, Danette.
Because we care, and we have to do better, right? We have to do better.
Yes.
Okay. So,
and people, that's all for our segment
today,
this evening. Until next time,
yes, people,
goodbye.
Be a blessing so that you too shall be blessed.